We on a 3-pod streak of you not getting cut off after we started recording. Hey. Guess who's back? It's us. Oh, look at the light show.
Yeah.
They gave him the jigger the jigger my nigga light show. We are back. It is playoff time. This is what we worked all year for. Okay? We worked all year for this. We are going to help you guys navigate through week 1 of the playoffs. All you bums that didn't get a bye week, you snuck in on the last game. We're going to help you get to the next round. So, this is Kyle Shanahan's, and this is GI. That's GI. And we're going to get this party started the way that we always get this party started, with that awesome intro. So, with no further ado, this is how we going to do it for the crew.
You are now about to witness the strength of fantasy football knowledge.
Welcome to the Fantasy Football Adventures Podcast, starring Kyle Shanahan's GI-16, Young Christ the Jesus, and Garfield.
No Nurble.
And now, here's the boys.
Hey, no normal. Hey,
All right. Hey, Garfield.
you heard him. You heard him.
Oh, you did it. Yeah. He said, all right. Hell yeah. Listen, we're also going to help you if you're in loser bowls like me. I'm in a couple loser bowls. Win so you don't get the loser trophy.
Yeah, that is if you have a loser trophy. I don't have loser trophies in my league. I don't think losers need to be celebrated, even with the trophy. But
In my league, you
we're
get
gonna help.
nastiness.
Yeah, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you navigate so that you at least stay in the top 5. So at least it won't say finished at 12. It'll at least say finished at 5 or 6 or something like that. So we're gonna get this party started how we always do, because we're gonna talk about
Riley Patterson had 13 points.
What happened?
Riley Patterson had 13 points.
Wow. So we're gonna get this party started how we always do, because we're gonna talk about who ate for your team. We're gonna talk about who busted, and then we're gonna try to give you guys like a couple of waiver wire pickups that you may be interested in looking at.
And the heartbreaker.
Yeah. Let's get started with that, because you lost by a point. How much was it?
6-5.
0.65. 0.65. That is what we call around here
Heartbreaking loss.
yeah. Now, did that affect you getting into the playoffs or anything?
No.
Okay.
I got eliminated last week when I lost. So
you got eliminated last week?
Yeah. But still, just the fact that it was another step in the losing streak I had in that league. It was just, when I tanked this year, I tanked. I tanked worse than the Browns and the Titans.
Look, I want to tell you
won this week, which
I want to tell you
number 1 seed.
I want to tell you how I could have got a second place look in our league, the Avengers League. I could have got a first or second place look. I'm gonna tell you what messed it up. Boulevard was going against the first place guy, the guy in first place, Brandon. He was going against him. Okay. Boulevard played Jalen Hurts.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he played Jalen Hurts.
Boulevard disagrees with that.
Boulevard lost 157.84 is what Brandon had. Boulevard had 157.56. So Boulevard lost by like 28
Let's
point,
just, let's
point,
just
point
round it up.
28,
Let's
point
round it up to
28,
point 30. Let's round it up to point 30.
point 30. Do you know how Boulevard lost?
Jalen Hurts.
No, no, no. Do you know how he lost? Because he
What
had to win. He had to win.
the interception fumble.
The interception at the end of the game. Boulevard had to win, and then he lost points because Hurts threw that pick at the end of the game. He had to win. I'm
Five,
sitting there watching it in
five,
real
turnovers.
time.
5 turnovers.
I'm watching it in real time. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to be in second or first. I'm about to be in second or first. And then as soon as I said that, Hurts throws that pick and Boulevard loses points. Thus loses the game. And I'm
This is what
pissed.
happens when you start that vulture.
I'm pissed. So,
Fucking vulture.
but he's a historic vulture because he did something that nobody has ever done in the history of the NFL last night.
No, it's happened. It's happened. It's just been almost 30 or 40 years since it's happened.
Well, yeah. But I'm pretty sure the person who's done that didn't add 3 additional turnovers onto it. You throw a pick. Your team gets it back for you. Your team strips it. You get the ball back.
And then
And
fumble.
then you fumble.
And then commence to throw 3 more picks
Look,
in the same damn game. Dude, there was 5 turnovers in 11 plays. Or was it possessions? It was disgusting last night.
I want to hear the same slander for Jalen Hurts this week that we heard for Brock Purdy when Brock Purdy threw back-to-back picks.
I'm gonna get you the exact verbiage that I read from Brad Graham. I respect when he writes stuff. Him, Aponte, Steph, anybody that I follow. He wrote to the T. Where the heck is it? 5 turnovers in 11 plays. In
Yeah.
the last 11 plays, you got to be shitting me.
Yeah. I want the same slander from Jalen Hurts that that Brock Purdy got. That's what I
About
want.
Jalen Hurts, yeah, I get you.
That's what I want. I want the same because I don't care. Brock Purdy had a shitty game against Carolina, but you know what? It wasn't a game like that. It was not a game like that. Not a game like that at all. So yeah.
That man was on Jimmy Garoppolo status.
Oh yeah. Especially at the end of the game. That was a soul crushing pick to throw at the end of the game.
Dude, did you see the kids version on ESPN?
No, I didn't. I did not. I want to see it though. I want to see it because I know it was funny. It was funny.
Hurts runs out, he throws the ball, and then you see, I forgot who it was, taps it up, and then Mike from Monsters Inc. intercepts it, and he just starts strutting down the field. And then they had Sully right behind him.
You know what though? Because of last night, this may be the end of AJ Brown for the rest of the season as far as fantasy football goes. Because Hurts was forcing him the ball last night. Hurts has been forcing him the ball for like the last 3 weeks. I don't think Hurts is going to go back to forcing him the ball.
Let me explain something to you, right? Because I seen somebody blame AJ Brown for this loss too, right? It's not AJ Brown's fault. Let's get this correct. Hurts, as a QB, right? Because I've played quarterback in my life. If somebody's demanding the ball, you find a way to get him the ball within the rhythm of the game. You don't sit there like Boo Boo the Fool and just, I think he's open. Oh, yeah, interception. No. In the rhythm of the game, you go with the flow. Is he going to get over a lot of passes in the game? No. But, in the rhythm of the game, some you force, not all, just a couple passes you may force if you think he has an advantage. But you play the rhythm of the game.
I don't think Hurts is going to force him the ball anymore.
But that's
This
the
is
point. Why was
this
he
is
forcing
this
them
is
the ball? You get what I
this
mean?
is bad. This is bad for your AJ Brown stock in fantasy football. I don't want to speak too soon, but we're gonna see what they look like the next game. Like they got a game this weekend, so we're gonna see what it looks like this weekend. I'm just saying,
They got a cupcake game this weekend. I don't want to hear that shit.
who do they play against? I seen
They got Vegas.
Vegas. Oh yeah, they might not even throw the ball. They may just run Saquon all game. They may run Saquon all game.
Let me ask you a question. When in the history of stupidity has a team obviously has the advantage in one area and gone into the game and did what? That advantage. My man, I was at the Cowboys game last year. I said it to my friends. The Niners need to run the ball. The Cowboys can't stop the run. What did Kyle Shanahan commence on doing? Passing the fucking ball for like 10 of the first 15 plays.
Well, yeah. Since Brock Purdy's become a thing, Kyle has leaned on the pass more. He's leaned on the pass more. He's leaned up. That just shows the faith and trust he has in Brock Purdy as opposed to what he had in Jimmy Garoppolo. Because he never called that many pass plays. It's the many pass plays he's called for Brock Purdy. He's never called this many pass plays for Jimmy Garoppolo. Never. It's always been run the ball. Run to set up the pass when we had Jimmy Garoppolo. It was run to set up the pass.
What I did not know is that we have 2 more primetime games. I thought we only had the Colts. The Bears is a primetime game.
Primetime is it Sunday night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I'm only worried about
Sunday night. We have the Colts on Monday night, and they're back to back.
Yeah, I'm only worried about that Colts game as far as really wanting a dub. I'm should be worried about both, but if we beat the Colts on Monday night, that means that we move into first place as the all-time winningest team on Monday Night Football. Because we're tied with Pittsburgh now. So if we beat them, we move into first.
I'm more worried about the what happens to the Lions and Seahawks and Rams. I mean the Rams and Seahawks. Sorry, Rams, Seahawks, and Packers.
Yeah. They look, all three of those teams, they got losable games coming up. So
I need the Lions to do us a favor this week. That's what I'm gonna say. But on to
they played the Rams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can win that. They can win that.
The Fox game of the day because
They can win that.
Because the Vikings and Cowboys are the night game. They ain't gonna unflex a Cowboys game ever.
Of course not. But let's get into who ate for you.
Who's eating good?
I'll tell you that.
All right.
You probably had lasagna this morning.
Lasagna. All right, let's speed through this.
Oh God, it's Jordan. Oh.
Josh Allen. Your number one quarterback on the week. And look, watch what I could of that game because I was in transit. He started off that game extremely slow, but the story of Josh Allen's year, he may start off slow, but he's gonna finish on fire. 251 yards on the air, 3 TDs, 78 yards on the ground and a TD. Your number 2 quarterback on the week, Shedeur Sanders.
And I picked him up. This week.
Hey. 364 yards in the air, 3 TDs. He also added a TD on the ground with 29 yards.
That was a great run, by the way.
Great run. Look,
what about
the way it looked, that's gonna be on NFL highlight films going forward. The way the whole, it was so cinematic, that run with the rain and shit coming down. It looked so
and the whole
cinematic.
Eli Manningness of it, because he just
Yeah. It look, that's gonna be on highlight films. He made himself a career highlight with that run.
That pass to Fanning in the corner.
Yeah, nasty.
Work of art.
And Fanning is somebody we're going to get into going forward as well. We'll get into Jordan Love, your favorite quarterback, finally did something good this week. He had 234 yards and 3 TDs. So he finally did something good.
Go figure. He went to Utah State. That's why.
Joseph Burrow,
Oh, Macaulay Culkin.
284 yards and 4 TDs. But he also threw back-to-back picks.
Can I say about the picks? Because everybody's arguing with me about this. The first pick was not a bad pick. He thought he got good air on it. The defender just made a better play. I mean, Bernard, I didn't think that man jumped higher than the GOAT, Earl Manigault.
Yeah.
To pick that ball off and then kicked Burrow off and went for the touchdown. The second one was a tip pass. You can't really, what can you do? Yeah. Oh, Sam Icy Ghost Darnold.
Yeah, welcome back to fantasy football, Sam Darnold. We haven't seen you since the Washington game. 249 yards with 3 TDs. And guess what? He actually found Rashid Shaheed this week.
No, Shaheed scored that touchdown on the kick return. That's what.
He got like 4. He got like 4 catches for like 60-something yards.
Yeah, no, he threw him a couple passes. But dude, that game was putrid at halftime. And then Shaheed sparked that team, and that was it. That's all she wrote for Atlanta.
And of course, your number one running back on the week, Jahmyr Gibbs. He didn't give you much on the ground, but he gave you 3 TDs, 43 yards, 3 TDs. But he also gave you 7 catches for 77 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs. This came out of nowhere. Tony Pollard.
He wanted to shut Rick up. I'm tired of Rick talking shit about me.
Right. 161 yards, 2 TDs. Rick said, sit him. Tony Pollard said, all right, I got you. Blake Corum. 128 yards on the ground, 2 TDs. What is that thing that Grant Cohn always do? More on him in a bit. Saquon Barkley. Thank you. Finally, you are showing who you really are. Thank you. And you couldn't have done it in a better week. Hopefully, this is the start of good things to come. Because look at it. For the fantasy playoffs, he got the Raiders, Cupcake, the Skins, Cupcake. And for the championship game, Buffalo, who still has a terrible run defense, Cupcake. Saquon Barkley should be Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley, these next 3 games. Let's keep it going. And this guy, RJ Harvey, a.k.a. Joey Badass, 75 yards on the ground, 6 catches, 25 yards.
You're an asshole, you know that?
We wanted. This is what we wanted. Let's go to the wide receivers. Hey, whenever Marvin Harris is away, Michael Wilson's going to play. 11 catches, 142 yards, 2 TDs. I am so glad I kept on hold of Michael Wilson in both our dynasty leagues because he is cooking for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
You played so good this week. Yo, you know who he looked like?
Go ahead.
You know that crying Cowboy fan every time they lose? The fat dude, Smooth? He looked just like Smooth.
You're an ass. You're an ass.
Ryan Smooth Flournoy. You play so good, I'm going to say your name right. 9 catches, 115 yards, and a TD. More him in a bit. Puka Nacua, the guy that never leaves this spot. 7 catches, 167 yards, 2 TDs. Every time I see Puka Nacua do something good, I just get mad that we didn't draft him when we had a chance to.
Don't remind me, please.
This guy right here might just be the number 1 option in Green Bay. 4 catches, 89 yards, 2 TDs. He's doing what we expected the douchebag that went in the first round to do. Christian Watson is coming back and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my money."
Yeah.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, 98% started. Whichever 2% of you that didn't start Jackson Smith and Jigba, I hope you're not in the playoffs.
I hope you stub your toe.
Yes, 7 catches, 92 yards, 2 TDs. And let's get to the tight ends. Of course, the number one guy on the week is Harold Fanning. 8 catches, 114 yards, and a TD.
Hey, who's been talking about him since before the season started?
Yeah. I've been I don't know if I ever mentioned him on the podcast last year. But yeah, Harold Fanning is somebody I've been checking out while he was in college. No homo.
I just because sometimes people like to talk out their ass, but I know I've been saying to people for
I've definitely
months
been
now.
telling people when I seen his highlights, I kind of got a feel. I felt like I was looking at if Debo Samuels were a tight end. That's what I felt like I was looking
Wait. With hands
with hands.
and can run a route.
Yeah. So I knew that Fanning was going to be. My only problem was I didn't want him with Njoku. That was my only problem.
And Joker's a free agent, so say bye bye to his ass.
Yeah. So if Njoku is gone after this year, Fanning
If these bastards, all they got to do, thank you,
Fanning's ceiling is up there now.
Fanning, and freaking Shador. That's your future with Judkins. Build around that.
Yeah. So we got Mike Gesicki, six catches, 86 yards, and a TD. So next week it'll probably be Fant that's going to get all the work.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Go Dirt.
Dallas Go Dirt
finally came alive last night.
Yes,
8 catches for 78 yards. And Dawson Knox.
Yo, he ate.
Dawson Knox.
He ate.
6 catches, 93 yards. So Rafi did good last night. He did good this weekend. Did good. I expect Kincaid to, slide right back. I expect him to slide right back into, what he does.
But it's good that Knox and him are both playing, and Knox is letting him, with the injury, and even the other kid got into the game too. Jackson Hall's, I think, caught a touchdown or a 2-point conversion or one of the things. But all 3 tight ends doing well. Shakir, Coleman catching passes, thank God. Gabe Davis. I don't know if Cook got into the game, but I was watching that game because I tell you right now, the red zone constantly had Buffalo on. It was Buffalo.
Yeah, that game was a shootout. It was a shootout. A lot of scoring in that game. But let's get into who did not do anything for your team this week.
Bust of the week.
Let's start at the and what we don't do around here, we don't knock you for injuries. We knock you if you played the whole game and you did absolutely nothing. Like you, Mr. Kirk Cousins. You played the whole game, but you did nothing. Like you, Mr. Jalen Hurts. You played the whole game and you gave us a lot of nothing.
Patty Mahomes
played the whole game and gave us a lot of nothing. But this is something that we expected because you're going against those monsters in Houston. So this is what I expected. Tua Tagovailoa, you played the whole game and you gave us nothing. But your team was whipping ass. Can't be too mad at it.
I'm not gonna blame anybody in Indianapolis this week because they lost Daniel Jones. So all these players get a bye week by me because that doesn't really happen all the time.
Yep.
But 4.3 points in one league. Chris Olave, 6 points.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh God.
You've been doing a whole lot of nothing for the last 4 weeks, but I'm gonna get into that.
CJ Stroud only
Into
had 12 points.
Well, I expected that. Remember we both said that was going to be a low scoring game. We both said that.
McLaurin,
So
7 points. Aaron Jones, 7.6.
Bone Walker only gave you 5 points.
McConkey, 2.
Yeah,
2 freaking points by McConkey.
yeah.
Let's go to this person. Where's he at? You said Kemba already. Bijan didn't even break 10 this week. Devontae Adams didn't even break 7.
We're missing someone. Someone big. We're missing someone big.
I'm trying to find him right now.
We're missing someone big.
Somebody, Wayne Breezy benched Michael Wilson this week. That was nuts.
We're missing someone big. Mr. Justin Jefferson with 3 points.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
Jordan Addison had 10. Jordan Addison had 10. So I ain't too mad at Jordan Addison. But Justin Jefferson, 3 points. 3 points.
He had 3 points, man.
At this stage of the game, we're probably gonna come up with a segment. We're probably gonna come up with a segment for the Saturday show before we get into the starts and sits about what stars are we starting or sitting this weekend.
Listen to this one. Somebody started Tyquan Thornton, but had T. Higgins on the bench with 27 points. And they would have won the game had they started T. Higgins.
Well, that's foolish of them. But let's get into these.
Kelsey didn't even get 2 points.
Kelsey needs to retire. He needs to retire. But let's get into these waiver wire pickups real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to be out of here real soon.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Give me what I want.
Waiver wire pickups.
All right. So I said some names that we will get into. Harold Fanning. Harold Fanning should be someone that is currently on your waiver wire. He is 66% rostered in sleeper leagues. And I think he's like 44% rostered in Yahoo leagues. I saw a number, but I can't remember how much it was off the top of my head. But it's not close to 80, 90%. In some of your leagues, he may be available. And if he is available, you need to pick him up because he is getting the targets. He's getting the targets. It's not, oh, he took one long pass to the house. No, he's getting targets. He's getting volume. You want players on your team that get volume. Volume equals points.
That is
Blake
correct.
Corum. Blake Corum is 50% rostered in sleeper leagues, and I'm pretty sure it's a little bit under that in Yahoo leagues. If Blake Corum is out there, Blake Corum should probably be your number one pickup this week. Probably. Between him and Fanning, they should be your number one pickups.
If Fanning's still in your free agency, just slap yourself.
Yeah. Because he should have been picked up with the disappointing with how disappointing tight ends usually can be. He's somebody that you should definitely be picking up and stashing. Especially, you should have got him before Shador got the first start, because that's hindsight. That's forward thinking. There was another person I said that we were going to discuss.
Was it Flournoy?
Yeah, Flournoy. You would want to look into picking up Flournoy. He's only 2% rostered in sleeper leagues, and he's probably around that same much in Yahoo, because it's a good chance that CeeDee Lamb might not play this week with a concussion. So Pickens is going to be the number one, but you're definitely going to want to have the number two guy. And Flournoy was running some crisp routes last week. So It's something to think about. It's something to think about for the first round of the playoffs. You're gonna need something to get you over that hump. And those three guys, if you have an opportunity to pick them up, yeah, do that. And also check and see who dropped Vidal in your leagues. Because I'm pretty sure with Hampton coming back last night, there was a lot of Vidal droppage.
That
Don't
was
do
the
that.
wrong move.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because they're going to run the both of them in the next coming weeks. So,
You know what I did in one league? I started both of them.
yeah. So, it could, for the next few weeks, it could be the Gibbs Montgomery situation, especially with Herbert not being able to throw the ball as efficiently as he should. Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. But we're gonna be back. Guys gonna catch us for the Thursday night episode. But until then, peace.
Peace.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Football Adventures podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Links in the description.